this man, Jean Guillet, was a sign designer here in the Valley, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And the sign he's holding is actually one of the signs that he helped design from the Arizona Bank. And when one of the buildings was being torn down, one of the construction workers dropped this off at his door. He also worked for the Valley National Bank. Now, this is an old photo of the Valley National Bank next to the Adams Hotel. But he did the rotating sign on top. That when that was built, was the world's largest revolving sign in the world. And he actually won several awards for this and became quite prominent throughout the Valley. He designed Mr. Lucky's.
Yeah.
So he designed this one as well as the one in Denver. And so he was like, hold on a minute, let me see if I can find something. So he started rummaging through this little basket full of paper and kept flipping through things like, oh, no, that's not it. Oh, here it is. So we pulled this blueprint out, unfurled it, and yes, 1964, the original plans for Mr. Lucky's. I mean, through age, it's starting to fade a bit, so I actually need to go back and visit him some more and see if we can get this archived so that we can preserve it. Because it was pretty amazing, just getting to see what it was originally designed through. Now, when you talk about Lucky, this is Ted and Alice Sliger, Mr. and Mrs. Lucky. You know, they were out in Mesa, had a gas station, a taxidermy shop. But you know, they got so tired of lugging water in every day. Oh, can you imagine? For your bath and everything else, having to lug all your water in. So they drilled a well. But what they found was not just plain old tap water. They found mineral water. So what they did was they opened up the Buckhorn Baths, opened in the late 30s, and basically famed for the New York Giants, who would spring train in Mesa. And actually, it's rumored that because of the Buckhorn Bath, that's even why they brought in spring training there, was because they brought in the owner who fell in love with the Buckhorn Baths. And said, and he would actually bring the team in like a week before spring training started to just kind of hang out, relax, and get ready for training. It's closed now, but you can still go wander the grounds, which are pretty pristine for the era. I mean, you can see the taxidermy. This is the lobby you can see through the front window, which is still pretty original. In the back, there's supposed to be a wildlife museum full of about 400 taxidermy animals in various poses. Would love to get in there and see what that back room looks like. You'll notice they still have the original furniture from the TV room. Yes, wagon wheel furniture covered in leopard print. And lots of heads hanging up on the wall. The lobby, the office, looks like it did the day they shut the doors, over a decade ago. You can see the light on the office clock still running. It's not the right time. You can see the postcard rack full of postcards. I'm dying to get in there and buy me some postcards. They must be amazing. They also have the largest collection of the Indian grinding stones that they've used to create a border around pretty much almost everything. And he found all those while he was cleaning the land up. So there's a huge horseshoe barbecue pit where the Giants would come and hang out. So walking around, all of a sudden I saw this face come to a door of one of the rooms. And he was watching. He was watching as me and my friend are out there taking pictures of darn near everything. And all of a sudden he just kind of came out and he was just standing there watching us. And so we started talking to him. Now, of course, my 7th grade Spanish didn't go far, and his English didn't really go far, but somehow we were able to communicate. And so basically asked, can we come in and see your apartment? He basically had lived there for 40 years. I mean, this is his dresser. I mean, original 1930s, fabulous. I mean, love this little painted detail. He moved in with his wife, who passed away about 30 years ago. And he's been there ever since. This is where Ted Nallis used to live. This is their private residence. He died, and then she is now 103 in a retirement center. She recently, down in Mesa, they've got a Cactus League exhibit going on, and she made an appearance at the opening at 103. Her son, who's 75, is now managing the property. It's for sale, so if anyone has an extra $9 million floating around, I got an idea of what you could do with it.